Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I've given you my Lucky 15 predictions for tomorrow's horse racing action. As usual here on the channel, well, it's been a pretty good day for us today. We had 3 out of 4 winners on our YouTube channel, and all the horses that won for us actually finished their race. The one that didn't win actually was unseated at the first, so yeah, a little bit disappointing that selection, and he actually did continue for most of the race, the loose horse did, Railroad Junkie, and actually was up with the pace towards the end of the race, galloping in second place if loose horses count. So he would have run a good race, I think, if Adam Wedge had stayed aboard. But all the other horses definitely put into your memory bank for future races. Vindication of Kim Bailey, Tidal Flow of Philip Hobbs, and also as well IK Brunel of Ollie Murphy, who was a good game winner in the last race at Carlisle. So it was a good day for us today, and hopefully we can keep that going up tomorrow with our first selection, which comes in the 1 o'clock at Hereford with a horse called Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, 10-1 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by the Inform stable at the moment, which is Dan Skelton. He uses amateur rider William Marshall, who claims 7 here, who's getting a few good opportunities for this stable. Finished 4th at Ludlow when backed into favouritism last time, and it actually had a wind operation before that run. But I thought it didn't run too badly that day, even though it did disappoint for some people when it only finished in 4th place. I thought the race was a lot more warmer than first meets the eye, because a horse of that called New Agenda of Paul Webber actually was rated quite a bit higher than Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, rated in the 120s, and had been running in listed races. And I actually put that horse up as well on another YouTube channel I do some work for called the Panthers Page, and I was always confident that New Agenda was the one they really had to beat in that race. So for me, Cock-a-Doodle-Doo, you can forgive him that run. Also as well, though, at Ludlow, the 3rd place horse called Monday Club of Dominic French Davis actually finished 3rd again at Kempton today in a fair race. So there is some substance for that form, and I thought tomorrow he could maybe be gambled on and could go off a lot shorter, and I think he deserves to be a lot shorter, because I think he will make the frame. We then go to the 120 at Lingfield with a horse called Down the Highway, 11-2 with bookmakers at the moment, trained by Emma Lavelle. Leighton, I should say it's Aidan Coleman booked for the ride tomorrow, which is an interesting jockey booking. This horse was brought after winning an Irish point-to-point in the bog for £80,000. Also as well, it's interesting that the second horse in that race as well was also bought from Lavelle's stable, and actually ran a good race at Kempton today to finish 3rd in a novice hurdle there. So there is some substance to that form, and I thought Down the Highway tomorrow, with Emma Lavelle's stable going quite well at the moment. It's often a bit of an underrated stable in my opinion. I think could go quite close tomorrow, and we know with the conditions as well, currently at Lingfield soft, it should be able to handle those after its point-to-point win. So I think it could go really close tomorrow, and that's going to be our second selection. We then go to the 140 at Huntingdon with a horse called Opechree, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's 7-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained by David Bridgewater, who's Yada in fair form. Also as well, he uses his conditional jockey Daniel Hiskett tomorrow to claim 5. Finished 2nd behind a horse of Nigel Twiston Davis last time out at Stratford called 147, who's rated about £20 higher than our selection tomorrow. But if you actually look at this race tomorrow at Huntingdon, it lacks a lot of depth, and a lot of these horses are quite weak. I thought 7-2 was actually a really good price about this horse at the moment, and I think this could maybe go off favourite the nearer we get to post time tomorrow. Also as well, that second was a career best on some of the official ratings that you see of time, form and racing post, so it was a good effort. It's won a race before over the chase obstacles, so it's a horse that knows how to win, when a lot of these horses in this race tomorrow don't know how to win. So that should maybe hold it in good stead, and I think he could be a comfortable winner tomorrow. We then go for our final selection, finishing a little bit early tomorrow with all these selections in the 230 at Hereford with a horse called Jurby, 11-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Oliver Sherwood. Leighton Aspel is booked in the rides of the colours of Trevor Hemmings. They're really confident about this horse's chances over the season. They've always really held this horse in high regard. Had a good season as a novice hurdler, won some bumpers as well, but chasing was always a target, this horse, and I've heard from the inside that they are expecting a good run at Hereford tomorrow, and I think this horse could go really close on its chase debut. So they're the selections on my YouTube channel for tomorrow's horse racing action. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more videos. Also as well, you can follow me on Twitter. The best place to follow me on social media is Twitter. My handle is @LuckyLaders15. So that's all I got to say, so please gamble responsibly. Hopefully we can have some winners tomorrow, and we'll be seeing you soon.